everybody, and welcome on back to my third and final video in this holiday gift wrap mini series. Today we are talking about all things tissue paper related, and I know that kind of sounds a little underwhelming, but tissue paper can really make or break a gift. So first up, I'm going to show you how to properly fluff and stuff your gift bags with tissue paper so that it doesn't look all crumpled up and sad. I'm also going to show you how to put tissue paper inside of a gift box so that someone can nicely open the lid of that box and see that tissue paper kind of stuffed in there, and then they can unfold that and see their gift. And then finally, I'll show you a couple of ideas of things that you can do with tissue paper if you happen to run out of gift wrap. So I think the materials we're gonna need are pretty obvious on this one. So let's go ahead and start with that fluffing and stuffing. All right, so go ahead and grab your tissue paper and lay it down flat on a table. I'm just holding it up here so that you can see it on camera. Kind of pinch it in the center, and then you're going to swing it in a figure 8 or infinity loop motion, just like this. And don't be afraid to be a little bit aggressive with it. Then you just gather it at the bottom, grab your bag, and tuck that bottom part right on down in there. And then ta-da! Your tissue paper is perfectly fluffed. Now I'll show you that again one more time. Again, you're gonna pinch it in the center. You don't really need to grab too much of the tissue paper, and then swing it in that figure 8 infinity loop motion. And you can be a little crazy with it. I'm going nice and slow so you can see it on camera. And then grab however much you want to at the bottom. And this is what it looks like in a bag when you put 2 pieces of tissue paper. And I will usually do this just to make sure no one can see what's inside of the gift bag. And I think it looks a little more full. Now you can also layer up 2 pieces of tissue paper at one time. So here I have a pattern and I'm making sure that it's upwards or facing me. And then I'm just grabbing my second piece of tissue paper and putting it kind of on a diagonal so that it has a diamond shape. And then I'm just going to repeat the fluffing process here, grabbing from the center, swinging it left and right. And then I'll go ahead and grab my gift bag and pop this double piece of tissue paper right down on side. And I like this because you can kind of see a little pop of that pattern that I had on there too. And if you have a really teeny tiny gift bag like this one, all you have to do is grab your big piece of tissue paper, your pair of scissors, and cut this down to an appropriate size. So this one I would probably cut into quarters, a size just like this, and I would use the same fluffing method, and I'd be good to go. All right, next up, let's talk about how to put tissue paper inside of a gift box like this one. So go ahead, put your top to the side and get your base right in front of you. Then grab your piece of tissue paper, kind of center it over top of the box. Make sure it's nice and flat. And then you're gonna use kind of an inverted peace sign here. Go right in the middle of your tissue paper, pinch it using your peace sign. And then you're going to create a little crease or fold and keep on folding till the tissue paper fits perfectly inside of the box. It will kind of start to dip down at the top and bottom there. Now you can crease it while it's still in the box, but I like to pick it up, kind of push that box to the side for a second. Make sure that it's kind of straight and aligned, and then go ahead and press it down. Then I'll bring my box right back in front of me, lay it down on top, and don't forget to remove any random plastic price tag holders that might be stuck to your box. And once you've double checked that, go ahead and just start gently pressing your tissue paper into the box. So you just kind of want to work up against the sides, holding the outer flaps and kind of just gently pulling and tucking at the same time. Then you'll grab your gift, tuck it right on inside, make sure you hide any tags. You'll fold one side over, and if it's a little bit too long, you can either readjust or just tuck it under your gift. Fold the other side over on top. You could put a cute little sticker or gift tag inside if you wanted to. But then you'll put the lid right on top and it's ready for wrapping or a bow. And speaking of wrapping, if you happen to run out of gift wrap or just want to change up the way that you're doing things, you can always use tissue paper. Now, the important thing to do is just to make sure that you have doubled up your layer of tissue paper, because one is just a little thin and it could easily rip. So here I've just laid it on out, made sure the pattern is facing downwards, and I've put my gift right in the middle. Now, the hardest part with using tissue paper is not having those grid lines to be able to cut, but I'm just going to use what I know from my first gift wrapping video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it above. I'm just going to use that knowledge of making sure that the gift wrap, or in this case tissue paper, it covers halfway over the box. And I'll just continue to eyeball those measurements and do the best that I can. And through the power of Final Cut Pro, I magically have a wrapped gift. Now, there's one more way that I'm going to show you how to use up your tissue paper, especially those small pieces that you may have cut down when you were doing some gift wrapping. So just go ahead and take a double layer of tissue paper. And this is great for smaller gifts that you have, or gifts that are kind of in like a tube shape. So you're just going to tuck them inside of your tissue paper and start rolling it all up. And once you reach the end, go ahead and grab your gift wrap tape and secure that tissue paper down. Then grab some curly ribbon. You're going to need a piece for each side, but in this case, I'm going to double up how much I have on each side. So I'll need 4 pieces total. And if you're doubling up your ribbon, go ahead and grab both of those pieces, tuck it underneath the tissue paper, and you're just going to create a double knot. And you can kind of feel where your gift is at, so you just want to make sure you're knotting in that empty space. And this is going to end up creating like a little party popper or piece of candy kind of look, which I think is really cute for this time of year. So then with the curly ribbon, I'll just make sure that I curl that on up because it adds a little texture and fun to the gift. And then when it's all done, the gift recipient can either pull the sides to open it up, they can tear it. It's just a really fun, cute little way to display your gift, or you could pair it with the other one that you wrapped. All right, everybody, so that is gonna be it for my holiday gift wrap mini series, and I really hope that these 3 videos help you out whenever you are gift wrapping, whether that's gonna be next week, right before Christmas, or any other time throughout the year. Please come on back to these videos and give them another look. If you need to practice over and over, that is perfectly fine, and continue to comment, and I will do my best if you have a question to respond. Also, thank you so much to my new subscribers for joining Pop Vlogs. I'm so excited to have you here, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and continues to watch and support it. I really appreciate you all. I'm wishing everyone a very happy holiday season, and I'll see you soon. Bye.